Good afternoon. My name is Covenant Adegbami, and I am a third former at Grace Instrument Christian Academy. Today, I'll be giving you a persuasive speech, and the title is The Boomerang of Freedom. Okay, I have a question to ask you all. Are we free? And I want you to think deeply on that. I know we all know the history of Belize, how we were released from slavery, but what if we aren't actually free? What if we are still slaves? Slaves to vengeance, slaves to violence, slaves to negativity, and slaves to laziness. What if we are slaves to ourselves? Belize is one of the smallest countries in the entire world, but yet it's still on the list of the top 10 countries with the most homicide. Why is that? Well, one of the reasons is vengeance. The act of doing something back to someone just because they did something back to you. And we hear a lot of people saying things like, okay, because he did this to me, I'm gonna get rid of him. Or because he did this to me, I want him to feel guilty. But something we should all know is that you can't see or free anything in the grave. Now, I just talked about the moral and probably more of the biblical aspect of it. Some of you might be wondering, okay, I don't believe in that. What about the scientific aspect of it? So a couple years ago, a bunch of Swiss researchers wanted to find out what goes on in the human brain when we have revenge. So what they did is that they scanned the brain of people who had just been previously wronged by their partner. And after they did this, what they found out was that there was a rush of neural activity in the caudate nucleus. And that's the part of the brain that controls the rewards and the motivations. And what they got from this was that revenge is sweet at the moment, but we'll just leave that aside for now. So they wanted to know more, and they decided to look more into it. And what they found out was that revenge does not continue to be sweet. Actually, it ends right there. And that the people who had revenge felt more bitter after they had their revenge. And that all it does is create a cycle of retaliation. So what should we do with all this pent-up anger? What we should do is divert it to your success, to your growth, to your goals. A man named Michael Sinatra once said, "The greatest revenge is massive success." But in order for us to have this success, we must not be lazy. And that's something that we all go through, whether you want to admit it or not. You have been lazy at one point of your life. But that doesn't mean we have to continue to be lazy. I know that especially during these times, it's been a lot harder because we have extra free time. But let's use this time to spend more time with our family, to learn a new skill, to do something that's beneficial. Because all this complaining won't make any difference. It's not like the complaining will just stop the virus immediately. It won't. All it's doing is harming you. But in order for us to get through this together, in order for us to actually survive this, we must do this together. An army that does not have unity will not survive on the battlefield. They'll crumble immediately. And I pray to God every day that Belize will not crumble, but that we'll be able to say we are one country. We're blessed with diverse people and diverse cultures that come together to make one Belize. And it saddens me to watch us crumble piece by piece. I don't want that for us. I really don't. So let's make this place not just the land of the free by name, but that we, the people, are truly free. That we'll be able to go around and be proud to show our face that, yes, we are Belizeans. Yes, we are the land of the free, not just because our name says we're the land of the free, but because we are the land of the free. Thank you for your time.
First place is Covenant Adegbami from Grace Instrument Christian Academy High School, third form, winning $300. The winning high school for this category is Grace Instrument Christian Academy High School. Rotarians will be heading to the participating schools tomorrow to deliver the prize money to the winners and the trophies to their high schools. Congratulations to all participants.